Congenital talipes equinovarus deformity is the most common foot deformity found in the newborn baby. They are belonging for very low socioeconomic status. All parents are very much anxious regarding the treatment protocol. This is also called as cup foot due to similarity of gallbladder. This type of child can be easily identified by their looking only inspection, small foot, small calf, along with tibia is internally rotated, leg is inverted, foot is inverted, and along with there is a deep crease over the middle aspect of the foot. And that is sometimes associated with packaging disorder like development dysplasia of hip, knee problem, spina bifida, along with cleft lip, hip palate, and arthrogryposis multiplex congenita. But this is very rare. Most commonly, this is bilateral and without any other congenital anomaly. This type of child very nicely treated by Ponseti treatment protocol. This Ponseti treatment protocol is the most recent, most effective, and most easily available treatment protocol for this type of unfortunate baby. And counseling of the family member is the first of step of this treatment. Parent education is the second step, and taking the photography and photogram and their all the contact details is the basic treatment protocol for each and every Ponseti center. An explanation of the treatment protocol along with the reassurance of the family member that this deformity will 100% correctable if they stick on to the treatment. And each and every newborn baby for any foot deformity must be screened by orthopedic surgeon because all deformity are not CTB. Hill-Shin test and SCAS test, if found, then it is not CTB. This is called packaging disorder, also can be managed easily by manipulation. But if this is a CTB, then you have to refer it to the proper CTB training or CTB clinic or OPD in state medical college. It needs a dedicated team effort. It needs a counseling center where doctor will explain about the disease to the family member and we assess the deformity and will document it. After that, there is a plaster room. During manipulation, child can be sedated by only breastfeeding. And the record keeping is also important for each and every child. Along with, they must provide a helpline number so that they can call us or our team member for any problem. 5 to 8 plaster cast necessary for full correction of the foot. Each and every week they will call and they will undergo manipulation followed by plaster cast. First cast will do only deformity correction of the canvas. After that, each and every plaster we have to do abduction of that foot, and that must be started as early as possible after the birth. And best time to start this CTB plaster after 2 weeks because early neonatal period there is a chance of sepsis and infection. Now we have to start the manipulation by mother and you have to give the demonstration. Family member, they must do that 5 minutes before and after each and every breastfeeding. And post plaster care is the most important part for CTB plaster technique because the keeping this bilateral plaster leg, how they will manage, how they will take care of the toes, how they will take care of the perineum. All the family member must be counseling regarding the complication like pressure sore. If it occur, then that must be undergo plaster holiday. That means without plaster we have to do manipulation for 1 week and we have to put antibiotic ointment and that will heal, then we will go for plaster technique. Sometimes some child needs some percutaneous tenotomy of Achilles tendon. After that, the 3 weeks cast is mandatory for maintaining this foot position. After the deformity correction, the child undergo bracing protocol that is called Steenbeck brace or one type of brace easily available in the each CTB center and must be put 23 hours per day. That means only 1 hour can be available free for that child during the nappy changes and the breastfeeding. For you have to stick to the treatment up to the 4 months, 23 hours per day. After that, that CTB brace must be put during the sleeping time or night time. This is called night nap protocol. That means at least 10 to 14 hours per day. It is enough for to prevent the recurrence of the deformity. Close follow-up every 2 months interval is a mandatory. When child start walking, they will allowed use the normal shoe in opposite side. That will help to prevent this deformity, and passive stretching each and every day at least 1 hour per day. Now this whole treatment needs at least 5 to 8 sitting. That will increase the treatment cost, and that also increase the duration of the treatment. Ignacio Ponsati, after starting this treatment, he think that each and every family member try to attend his clinic from throughout the world. Then he tried to accelerate this treatment by doing 2 plaster within a week. That is called accelerated Ponsati. Some child may need some operation, but soft tissue operation is not good for this type of child. Best is Joshi's external stabilizing system or JES. This is a external type special type external fixture where differential dextration was given. Under GA this rod is kept, and this is only indicated in neglected cases and where plaster cannot take the correction properly. And in our medical college Kolkata, we used to do CTB plaster 5 to 10 cases every day, and they used to get back with a happy face and with full correction. Only thing we have to counsel the family member that 100% correction will be possible if you are to stick on to the treatment, so that we can provide best health care for our poor patient. Thank you for your kind attention.